Do you love to sing, but not when it hurts? We recently got a question from Kim Clark who said the same thing. She loves to sing. In fact, she'd like to make it a career someday, but there's a big problem. She's hurting every time she sings, and she tells me she's warming up even before she sings, but it still hurts when she sings. And she's a little afraid that if she keeps doing what she's doing, she might eventually end up with vocal damage. Well, that's something all of us as singers fear, and for good reason. Vocal damage is something we have to be really, really conscious of. But how do you know if what you're doing is just bad or if it's going to cause damage? The truth is, you don't. But pain, discomfort, tension in the voice are your body's red flags that are saying you are headed down the wrong road. So here's a little something I'd like you guys to try. If you're having this issue of pain when you sing or after you sing, maybe you get hoarse, you get a little, a little catch in your throat, you find you cough when you sing, well, I can tell you pretty definitively that something is going wrong in the process that you use to sing. Something that is not supposed to happen, and that's why your body is reacting by causing tension, pain, choking you up, doing those other things. Do this for me. If you will just do what we call a roller coaster whoop. Pretend you're going over that top hill of the roller coaster, you're sitting in the car, and as you go over, you go, woo! Now, if you'll do that and just let the gravity of your body just drop you forward, you should make a nice, easy, big sound like that, right? Woo! Shouldn't hurt, shouldn't feel any tension. That's the way it should feel when you sing in a nice, well-balanced, mixed voice. If it doesn't, then there's something wrong in the way that you're singing. Now, why is this important? Because if you do go on to become a singer, you're going to have vocal damage. Almost in every case. Matter of fact, when the surgeons had damaged my voice by vocal damage, they told me that the only reason I did not have vocal damage much earlier on in my career when I was singing really wrong is because I naturally have very robust vocal cords. They're just made that way. They could handle a lot of abuse. Well, that's not true of most people. And it's not true of me. Once a doctor got to me, they still damaged my vocal cord. It can happen. So you have to be really careful, because damage to the voice, even though they can stop bleeding blood vessels and you can go on to sing, your voice is never the same. So protect it early. Is it worth an investment to make sure that singing is easy and singing is fun? Then you need to make sure you're getting good training. You want to look for somebody who really approaches the anatomy of the voice, not someone who just teaches singing lessons. You need somebody who really understands the anatomy of the voice and how the body responds and what vocal damage is and how to prevent it and how to repair it. Unfortunately, that's a really tiny little subset of training. So be really picky when you're looking around, and whatever you do, if it hurts, even the least little bit, especially if a trainer gets you to do something that hurts, you stop and you say, that's not right, what's going on? And make sure you get a fix for it. And of course, we train all of our singers at the Voice Club to do just that. So if you want to find out more about keeping your voice at peak range and peak power with no pressure, no strain, no pain, you can always find out all that stuff at thevoiceclub.com. Come on over, check out, see what we do. And like this video. Subscribe. Thanks.